noise canceling on. Can you move that? Is that better? Is that better?
I can change the score.
What is it better?
Yeah.
Brady!
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Lee Stewart Community Center. Tonight we have a matchup between the 0-1 Minnesota River Bulldogs and the 0-1 Hopkins Royals. Alongside me, my partner. Welcome back, Zach Dummett. How are we doing?
We're doing good. Had a little trip, but I'm glad to be back out here. I saw you guys did a couple of rounds. Hopefully you guys had some stuff together still. So I'm excited for tonight. See what I have in store.
Absolutely, and on behalf of Wise Guys Podcast and News or Interest in ESPN, we would like to apologize again for the last two games. Our microphone and equipment problems, it has been an issue, but we are back with new equipment, and we're ready to play some hockey tonight. Now, a preview of tonight's game. Last game, the Bulldogs had 2 goals coming off the stick of number 8, Ethan Moreau, and number 6, Riley Camp. And letting up 3 goals last game was Anders Waddell, who will not be starting tonight from what I heard. Connor Messer will get to start tonight. How do we feel about that, partner?
It's an interesting move. I know that Anders played a little more than Connor last year, but it'll be interesting to see what Connor's got tonight. I hope he can step up and maybe get a W tonight.
Absolutely, and it's going to be interesting to see the season debut of goalie Connor Messer. Now, a couple key players I want to tell our viewers to keep an eye out for. We'll start with the Hopkins Royals. There's number 17, Baylor Paul, captain, senior defenseman. He is really a guy that's going to lay a hit out there. He's really a guy that's going to lay a hit on out there. Play some really good defense. It's going to be interesting to see how the Bulldogs attack him. Another guy we're going to keep an eye on is another defenseman, senior Benjamin Knight. He's also a captain. The Bulldogs really going to have to attack this defense really, really hard tonight. They have their 2 best players, arguably their defensemen.
Yeah, our defense plays really well as last game. You know, it wasn't a blowout, 3-2 close game. But with guys like that, we just got to keep pressure on. You know, don't let them get in the open ice. Don't let them run free. That's all I'm going to say. Make sure they're having to think about every decision they're going to make.
Absolutely, and for the Bulldogs, who are we keeping an eye out for tonight? I would say number 6, Riley Cam, of course, had a goal last game, played very hard and aggressive. We're obviously going to see him flying around a lot tonight.
Yeah, I'd say Riley Cam, definitely watch out for him. We also got Max Holler, and I know he's pretty quick from what I've seen. He definitely gets home from that, touched on the net. And also I like to watch out for Nate too, I know he plays defense, but last season he had a lot of goals. I think he was 3rd or 4th in goals scored on the team. You know, hopefully he can get some shots on the net there.
Absolutely, Nathan Tews, the junior from LeSueur Henderson defenseman, making a big impact out there. Now, I do see the season debut of the Bulldogs mascot. I think that is Liam Benson on the inside of it.
Yeah, that was kind of a surprise seeing him walk out here, but hopefully give the crowd a little more juice. That's what we like to see.
Absolutely, Andy. Despite the bad weather, we are inside tonight and we are hot. We are standing partner directly under the heaters. It might be about 80 degrees, but we're standing.
Yeah, I hope they turn those off. Sometimes it doesn't go your way.
Absolutely. You turn them off, you get too cold. They turn them on, you get too hot. Also, joining us tonight on the broadcast in the first period of play, we will have girls hockey players McKenna Andreessen and Mara Von Bank joining us for the action. They couldn't join us last game like promised because Mara Von Bank had a disappearance after the first period. Also joining us, former Bulldogs player Riker Room, who's now playing at Shattuck St. Mary's.
Yeah, good for Riker. I mean, we miss him here, but he's taking a step up in hockey, and that's what he wants to do as a career path. So do what's best for him. You understand?
Absolutely, he is doing what he does best. Definitely in a spot that'll put him in a better place for something down the line. Now the JV, we just saw them come off a win against Hopkins.
Yeah, that was a nice win. We were tied 2-2 for a while when we walked in the door here. Just got to watch the third period. We got two nice shots on net and got us up 4-2. One was an empty netter, but still they all count. So.
Absolutely. And a reminder, this is the only game that Wise Guys and ESPN will be attending this week. As the girls' games, just a little out of reach as they play a game at East Grand Forks this weekend and Fergus Falls.
Yeah. Not really sure how that happens. It looks like there's not going to be a home game for several games. Me and Mr. Graham here, both avid basketball players, so we might have to have a couple conflicts with that, but hopefully we can catch another game or two of that.
Absolutely, and a reminder, the Wise Guys podcast and Lisa Henderson ESPN is a proud partner of Minnesota River Bulldogs boys and girls hockey and the Lisa Henderson girls basketball. Tonight's broadcast is also sponsored by Riley Kerrigan's Lawn Care Services. Riley Kerrigan, if you need something done, he is your man, wouldn't you say?
I would say, I made a sign for him just the other day in shop, and I wasn't sure what he really wanted me to put on there because he can do pretty much everything. So if you need something done, just give him a call.
And our other sponsor tonight is Twin Cities and Western Railroad. All tracks lead to brighter futures. And we will be back for the start of the game and the national anthem. Test. Did you put a soccer wrapper in my hoodie today too?
A sucker?
Wrapper in my pocket.
Yeah. You watched me do it. Then you said, bro, no.
I thought you were doing. And Hopkins and wait for the Bulldogs to take the ice ball. From his starting lineups coming through here.
Yeah, looks like the Bulldogs are just looking up here in the tunnel.
It's kind of blurry right now.
They got
Like
flags.
skating and stuff. Turn your noise. Is your noise cancellation on? Try it without it.
And here come the Bulldogs taking the ice. Yeah, there's no lights tonight. There's some kids holding up the flags.
I can hear it a little bit. It's when he hits boards and stuff, it like cuts out.
Better or no?
And now let's meet the starters for the Bulldogs. Let's get ready to play some hockey. I'm excited. How about you?
Yeah, I'm excited as well. But Bryce Meyer, pretty cool. Good experience.
hugging around the net, getting ready to take face off against these new microphones figured out. Looks like, is that Lisa? That's a warm.
Yeah, I think it is. That's pretty cool to see him back from college. I guess he's doing Thanksgiving great.
Absolutely. And Hopkins wins that face off. Clearing up behind the net. Hit by Walker as he would have thrown him in the boards. Moving it behind the net. They're going to bring it around. Jack Walker had to stab at that one. And Hopkins set it back up now. Hopkins having trouble with the puck. Jordan man kind of lost control of it there, and Lewisburg going to pick it up alongside of the net. They'll move it across. Nobody was there for it. Judo style, they pick it up there. Hold on, they pick it right back. Shot is going to be stopped by number 4, Owen Mark. Mark is going to move it up the ice now. Nathan's reset. Defense by James Allen is going to go off the glass. Got the stop right there by Keith. Power is looking for Keith, but on the left side, now he's going to go out of play into the goal box area.
I don't know if you saw it there, but big hit by Lewisburg right on the glass right next to the home fans here. That's a good way to start the game for the defenseman.
Absolutely. Me and Roby talked about this last time, but the Bulldogs, they got to do is just go out there and send a message that they're here to play. Play physical, aggressive all game. They're going to get better winning games. And Bulldogs going to win the face-off. Riley Cam. First half of that puck, he's going to lose control of it. Swung along the boards. Poke around, have another with it. Check it out. Oh, he's going to go out. Overall's going to pull it alongside the glass. They'll push it out. That one's in the second by twos. Reinhardt flicks it up. Fredrickson couldn't quite get a read on that one. It's going to go on the back of the net now. Behind Connor Musser. Hopkins going to let that one go. That's offline. Fredrickson swings along the boards. Twos. Right out by number 13, Dylan Caspers. Fredrickson's going to get back. Back to twos along the boards. Hopkins fighting for it. They're going to get it back. And Riley Cam comes away with it now, racing down the ice. Tries to get the head of that pass is broken up. Carter Hunt now in the game. Carter Hunt's a guy you want to keep an eye on. Last game, all over the place, playing physical and scrappy. Getting the puck now, he's looking for what he's got. Lewis played with it. Up to Smikulski. Miller it all. Hunt racing after it. Back to Smikulski. Smikulski hands it off to Hunt. Hunt looking. Over to Lewisburg. Lets it go. Hunt loses his stick. Swing along the boards, and that will be icing. How about Carter Hunt and Ben Smikulski? They're really moving into putting some pressure on number 1, Dylan Lindstrom.
Yeah, that's a really good forecheck by us there to keep pressure on them in our zone, in their zone, my bad. Just good pressure. Just, don't let them be, like I said before, don't let them be tough. Somebody else wants to take something from the flash. He looks a shot goal! After that one, Walker, he's going to let that one go out of play. What a shot by Smikulski. Couldn't have been any closer to going in. That was, wow. Yeah, I was really hoping to see that one trickle in, but I think the goalie must have gotten a little blocker on it. But we live to fight another day.
Smikulski visibly frustrated on himself. Hart's going to look for a hold on and say that's a shot from twos. Having trouble with Jack Walker. He's along that one. Power takes it down. Mark for the Royals, going to flip it back out. Mark is racing down the ice now. He was looking for what looked like a hoist guy, but couldn't get him. The Royals going to push it out to center ice now for the Royals. They're going to have to set something up now. And it's intercepted right away by Hagenow. Hagenow is racing down the ice now. He drops it out to Howard. Hello. Udall stop. Moving it up now. Udall stop. Let's that one go. Off the bar. Bulldogs with it now. Move it up. Bring it in. O'Keefe. Royals with it now. He's going to get back for the Bulldogs. Hagenow with it. Hagenow. Let's that one go. Off the pad of Lindstrom. Riley Cameron with it now. With it. This is Hagenow. Levi Long will pick it up. He's behind the net of the Royals. Hagenow fighting for the puck. That'll go to Otis. Otis of the Royals. Trying to move it off the ice. Bulldogs playing really aggressive right now to make sure they're on the puck. Sixes in the Hopkins side. Schmuder was in there too, making some plays. Swing alongside of the board. Hunt pushes it back up. Get it locked on the Royals though, get it back. Making sure these Royals know he's here all night, even though that will be a penalty call against them. Wow. Now we talk about it all the time, but Miller, he really just is out there. He's going to make sure they remember him when they get on the bus. You know, they're going to feel him later.
Yeah, I think a clean hit it. He just doesn't put the stick in there. You can't be hit with the stick in between you and the guy. That's really penalty every time.
Yeah, that'll be 2-minute penalty. Hollick wins a face-off for the Bulldogs. Ball on the boards. Wackel slapping. Guggesberg behind the net. He'll let it fly. Good clear by Guggesberg. Twice now, take it now. Hopkins is racing up the ice. We're going to set something up here and walk away with something on this power play. The Bulldogs, though, have played good defense. They'll spy Hollick fighting for it. Trying to be popped out. Royals with it now. Hollick trying to poke it up. Past Ben Knight, but Knight is not letting it go. That is Paul with it now. Paul back tonight. Lets that one go. Saved by Messer. That is his first save of the game. Got a minute remaining here on this power play for the Royals. And joining us right now, after my partner takes the sweatshirt off, will be two players of the Minnesota River Bulldogs girls team, Marvon Bank and McKenna Andreessen. Ladies, how are we doing?
Pretty good.
Now, you guys have a long road trip this weekend going up to East Grand Forks and Fergus Falls. How are we feeling about that?
Yeah, pretty good. Practice has been a little rough, but we'll get by. Yeah.
All right, now, what's something that'll help you in these games kind of walk away with the win?
Confidence and consistency. And also a good power play.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, looking ahead on the season, who are some tough opponents that are on your schedule coming up?
Yeah, 100% Marshall.
Marshall.
And Dodge County.
Dodge County.
And Alberta.
Alberta, too, all right. Now, girls, what do you notice about the boys? What are they doing well so far?
Shots on net. Their kills looking pretty good, I'd say.
Good, that's a glove save by Lindstrom. Now, I really appreciate you guys' time. We'll keep you on the season. Good luck going forward.
Thank you.
Looked like Smigalski and Miller hit on that big hit on Colin Schroederman. This third line, I tell you what, you got two lines that can score goals, and the third line is out there, and they are head hunting. It almost feels like they're out there just laying hit after hit. Smigalski to Miller, and even Hunt. I mean, wow, hits are everywhere on this line.
Yeah, I feel like it's good for, have a line that's out there just to be scrappy. Just go get what you can get,
Absolutely, absolutely. As Owen Marco picking up for the Royals to swing across. Marco on the side of the boards looking for it. Smigalski has it now. Smigalski is definitely going to be looking for that goal to make up for two pristine opportunities in the past two games. He has it now. He'll push it off. Back David Drahan. Drahan has some problem with it. Icing is the call. Scary moment there. David Drahan almost let that puck fall right into the hands of a Hopkins Royal player. That would have been a big breakaway for him.
Yeah, you'd like to think your goalie's going to handle that, but you never want to just give them one-on-one opportunities. You always want to keep it. You want to have a D on the forward.
Hold on to the face off. Rocco shoot that one right. Schmuder racing after his feet. He's going to push it up. Try and keep it in the Hopkins Royal zone and pushing the pressure on him as there's Ethan Moreau looking now. Up alongside of the glass. Levi Walklemar racing after it. And Hopkins Royal player loses his stick when he's alongside of Grego Schmuder. Schmuder playing some good defense down there, trying to force the puck back to Ethan Moreau. That's a shot. Looks like they went off the skate of Max Holler. Ulrich looking for something now up to Moreau. Moreau having trouble with it. Schmuder lifts it up to center ice. Now Noah Carl have to set something up for the Royals. Up along the boards, and icing is the ball. Face off now for the Bulldogs. Hopkins is going to win it. Hagenmiller getting in there though. Has a hard time trying to get control of it. Up to center ice now. Fredrickson has trouble with it. Thankfully Riley Cam gets it back for the Bulldogs. Cam is racing down the ice. Cam one-on-one. And tries to pass it out to O'Keefe. A beauty of a pass, not to be though. Hughes does a good job defending there. Goes alongside of the net now. Hughes is back there. Hughes there! What a hit by Nathan Hughes! Call Hagenmiller in there now. And I think we have another penalty call against the Bulldogs. And it's on Nathan Hughes. Partner, those are two penalties called early on the Bulldogs. How do we feel about that? That's a tough one. From what I saw, it looked clean. The ref saw something that I did. is still going to win the faceoff, though. Duisburg pushes that one alongside the boards. Lockner will push it up. That's to Owen Mark. Owen Mark is going to look for something. William Mosley with it now. Mosley back to Mark. Mark scanning the ice. Tries to dump it off to Harrison Reese. Couldn't quite get a read on that one. They're really trying to put the pressure on Messer right now. Mark back to Reese. Reese looking. Behind the net, the Royals have it. That's a slap shot. And that'll be a Hopkins Royals goal. Scored by number 12, Harrison Reese, the sophomore forward, and 1-0 Hopkins.
Not much you can do there.
That's tough. About 5 minutes remain here in this first period.
You also got to remember that was a power play. You know, we had one more guy and we accounted for. And that's why you don't want to have penalties. That's going to make that much easier. Hold on to the face-off. Mark, brings it up. He's the set. Get it back. He's with it. Lets that one go. Oh, yeah, that's right with it. Absolutely. The Bulldogs, you know, they didn't throw it too many times. They'll talk their talk, and then Hopkins. Going down behind the goal. Who's going hard against the boys? That was a nice little shot there. Hollerick scanning the ice. I believe that was Will Hagen. Oh, it was Hagenmiller. It was a top lead there. It was like Hagenmiller didn't even look at his shot. He just saw it walking and bounced right into the net. That is one of the more unique goals you'll ever see as Hopkins wins a face-off there. 4.5 minutes remaining in this first period. We are square at one.
does Hopkins know they can't do that, as Bulldogs are going to have another prime opportunity to score here. That penalty was called against the 29. Jasper Armstead, the freshman forward. And it looks like Riley Campbell taking a face off for the Bulldogs. One right to the goal with Lindstrom and another face off. You got to just say, you come in here in any game, and you can expect the Deuce Community Center to be rocking. It is packed again here. The crowd is loud. We always expect a fiery and loud crowd here for Bulldogs games. It's just really great support from all schools.
Yeah, it's really nice when you got a couple schools organized. You can always kind of come out and fill in the crowd. It's a nice shot by the teams.
He's got two, folks.
Yeah, I mean, not much to say there. Another great shot. Just Big Two's puts one on the goalie and bounces off this time. And
Beautiful Hagenmiller playing out of his mind in his first period. Bulldogs 2, Royals 1. Royals won the face-off. Wow, that was just great pressure. The Bulldogs, they took advantage of that power play right off the bat. They went down the ice, got to the goal. Off the stick of Hagenmiller. Smikalski with it now. Smikalski passing the line. Bill coming out. Carter Hunt with it now. And 13. Dylan Caspers is still back, but the Bulldogs going to get here right away. Bryce Meyer had some trouble with it. At center ice now, Grugisberg. Grugisberg flips it outside, goal behind the net of the goal. Carter Hunt racing down, trying to get after that puck. Smikalski there too. And Dreheim racing after it. Dreheim will knock it along the boards. Grugisberg pushes it up, but the Royals are going to get it at center ice now. Now, partner Messer only has had to deal with 4 shots on goal thus far this game.
yeah, really good defense by the Bulldogs. Hopefully they can keep that up all game.
New line entering the game for the Bulldogs. That's going to be almost intercepted. Frederickson has some trouble with it. Pollard now. It's a 2-on-1. Pollard can walk up. Score! Starting like number 9 always does.
Definition of momentum. Go up, get 2 power play goals, and then you score another one when you're even manual.
Brock Wackel, first varsity goal. Wow. 3-1 Bulldogs in the first. I mean, wow, the Bulldogs are just playing with an insane amount of aggression right now. They are attacking that goal with insane. Hopkins racing out, they got a breakaway. Saved by Messer. That's a real wheel style. Senior on the breakaway. Riley Campbell takes the face off for the Bulldogs. He'll win it. Hopkins is going to get it right back, though. Mark looking for something. He'll tumble right back off. That's a shot. Saved by Messer. Leaked out of the blue area and just laid on it.
Yeah, I think he might have even ran into a player there. I don't know. Got onto his stomach somehow, but still a good save by Messi.
face-off is going to go to the Royals. Bulldogs with it now. O'Keefe trying to lose a defender. O'Keefe with it now. Riley Cam's going to pick it up. Riley Cam moving around defenders. Riley Cam tries to drop Owen Mark. Not to be. They just got the ice now are the Royals. Saved by Messer. 1 minute 20. And I thought Messer laid on it and saved it. Some Hopkins players thought might have slid in.
We got more push than shove on the play as well. There was actually 2 penalties now. One on both teams. Riley Cage and still I'm not sure who lost for Hopkins.
They have a penalty against Hopkins, too.
Looks like maybe a little shove to our goalie Messer, and then it looked like Cam came in and blown him up a little bit. But I don't think that's going to be a power play. Onside penalty is both teams will get it back.
Face off, won by the Royals. And in there is Jack Miller. Slykolski laying out for it. Dugisburg fighting for that puck. Along the backside of the net. Bulldogs now have 3 unanswered. They have a minute left here in this first period. Hopkins is going to look to make something happen. Picked up by Miller. Moves the line to Carter Hunt. Carter Hunt's going to get laid out. And a penalty against Hopkins.
Big momentum here for the Bulldogs. If we can get another goal before first intermission. Yeah, 28 seconds to do it. Wow, this is the Hopkins. Quite the ridiculous. It's going to be a 3-5. Put your best goal scorers in, and you got a goal on the board. Let's go! Close it up. And alongside the net. That will bring us to the end of the first period. After the 1, Bulldogs 3, Hopkins 1. Third shots on goal, 14-7. Hopefully great period of action to come. We'll see you for the start of the second period of hockey.
Bulldogs will start this period on a power play. Got a minute and 12 remaining on it. That's a prime opportunity, wouldn't you say, partner?
Yeah, hopefully you can capitalize again. You're get up 4-1. It'll be very hard for Hopkins to come back from that, and that's what you want to hear. You want us to be in a great place all game.
Obviously, flipping sides, coming nicer to our left. Hopkins to our right.
Another kid in a foul.
On third.
Hard for him on off the loop. That was in the third. Yeah, but then that game didn't count, guys. That game didn't count. It doesn't count. I know. No, we're talking about how the hell did you hit it? I was so fucking confused. I hung on
This period.
You're gonna get something.
The twos, Cole Hagenmiller. Max Holler and Bryce Meyer.
routine fly ball.
They the face off to Hagenmiller, who has two thus far in this game. And Bulldogs will win it. Frederickson swings it across the twos. They'll pick up out of the board. Twos are rolled on the next, drops it off to Frederickson. Frederickson will pass it up. Holler pass it. Holler along the twos. Twos. I believe it'll be an offsides penalty. 55 seconds remaining on this power play. Hagenmiller on the face-off, and Bulldogs win it again. I don't know they're offsides, but
I think so. That's kind of a momentum killer when you're on the power play. You want to keep everything moving fast, getting guys on Hopkins out of position, but nonetheless, we'll work what we got.
Hagenmiller will take the face-off again, and Hopkins is going to win this one. Hopkins will swing on board. It's Frederickson will take it. Royals is swinging along, and it's intercepted by Holler. Holler looking for what he can do with the puck. Swings it back to Nathan Hughes. Nathan Hughes back to Holler. Lets that one go. Look at that. Maybe not good. Seconds remain on the power play. Hagenmiller's going to take the face off, and Bulldogs is going to win it. Out to twos. Twos. Back to Holler. Holler. Passes to Riley. And
Score!
Riley Cam!
Top shelf! What a goal!
Snuck it in. 15 seconds remaining on the power play. It is 4-1. Bulldogs. Now Riley Cam, that's a second goal on the early season. That one last game.
What a great goal! That was unbelievable to see. Went right up over the goalie and the top of the net. Good goal.
And new line will be the third line for the Bulldogs, and Smikulski's going to take the face off. And Bulldogs going to win the face off. Smikulski has it.
I don't think we said it either. A good assist by Max Holler. That's what, goal scorers need that too. Need to be set up for their goals. So, good assist by Max.
Bulldogs in the face off. Carter Hunt's going to split it up right here, but it's going to be right to the bumper.
I'll give you 2 points. Intact.
The Bulldogs are straight rolling as far as the early game.
This is exactly what I talked about at the start of the period. Get up 4-1. It's really hard for Hopkins to come back, even if we play terribly. So that's what you want to be in a position where you almost cannot lose.
The Bulldogs will not face off. Hopkins gets it right back. The Bulldogs will get it right back. Sorry. Greyheim, Guggesberg. Glove save off a Guggesberg shot.
Also, just want to apologize for any rough camera stuff during that first period. It was really hot. We had to move it. Me and Mr. Graham couldn't really focus that much, but we will be much better here moving forward.
Pollard's going to take it here for the Bulldogs. And Bulldogs going to win the faceoff. Hopkins Frederickson, he'll let that one go. Glove save. Goals are shots on goal are 19-7 in favor of Minnesota River. Bulldogs. Save. Again, glove save by Winston.
Even little shots like that are good, little chip shots right at the goal. You know, if you're not paying attention, those ones are the ones that will go in.
Pollard takes it in for the Bulldogs. Hopkins finally wins the faceoff here. They have trouble with that one.
Looks like number 6 whiffed on it, a little collision in the middle of the ice, and we got a Bulldog down.
And we have an apparent injury on the ice.
I have a feeling he might have hit his head going backwards.
Rackle laying down.
That did not look good.
It's on recording.
Marshmallow, just look. Promise. Marshmallow, no, do it one more time. Marshmallow, you can Marshmallow.
Not really sure if that was a hit or if they more just ran into each other. Otherwise, don't want to see that.
Rackle is able to get off the ice pretty easily. You hate to see it, but maybe this looks like that wind knocked out of him or something there. A little shaken up, catch his breath, and hopefully get back in this game. Hopkins is going to win the face-off anyway. Riley King has it now. Riley can't race him along. Slings it up to Hagenmiller. Hagenmiller one shy of the hat trick. That'll be Owen Mark taking a hard fall there on the ice. Good defense by Riley King, racing off the ice, getting his stick in there to affect the shot. Hughes and Fredrickson are fighting for it. Pushed out to a keep up the cam.
Yeah, that was just good defense there by the Bulldogs. You know, not even letting them get a shot towards our goalie. You know, it's the goalie's job to keep him out of the net just as much as it is the defense still, making sure pucks aren't even getting close to the goalie.
Smikulski back in, he'll take the face off. There's one by Minnesota River.
Really nice calm save there by Messer, just standing in his crease. Not moving around too much and then just finding the puck and making a good stop.
On the face-off. Didn't look like Walker was quite on the bench. Got through his whistle. Try again.
Looks like we're going to bring in a new Hopkins player. Face off.
Picks up one by Bulldogs. Racing up the ice now with Damos. Offsides will be the call. Moreau just a little ahead of Don Ross. Refs are going to bring that one back.
Goals right there. I mean, even though we're up 4-1, but definitely things we still need to clean up. We had a couple offsides here that I'd like to go away. Let's see if the Bulldogs can clean it up a little bit.
Face-off won again by the Bulldogs. That puck is flung and it goes off the wood up on the top of the ceiling. With it now is Moreau. Hopkins swings it along the boards. Through the spring, gains control of it off the glove of Lindstrom. That is going to roll right in front of us. Rayhan is Rayhan going to be behind the best. He's going to push it up. Domras tries to move it past, but he could not get it there. Look it up to Moreau. Moreau with it. Moreau lets that one go. Glove saved by Lindstrom. Hagenmiller taking a face-off for the Bulldogs. Twos will get it up on top. He'll push it to Cam, back to Twos. Twos, but that one go just left of the net. Hopkins pushing the pace up the center ice. Lets that one go. Beautiful glove save from Messer. Reese let that one fly from out center ice, I would say.
Yeah, an interesting shot selection there. I think Hopkins would want to get a little better shots on goal, get at the score, but you never know what their coaches say. Maybe he just wants the punch going towards the net and seeing what happens. But nonetheless, great save by Messer, who's looked really comfortable in his crease as the Bulldogs win a face-off and put it in the center.
Go ahead!
What'd you do in Pro Team that
Face off for Cam, he's going to win it. O'Keefe with it. Now Schroeder's going to race after it. He's going to get a feet to the puck. Hopkins goes right behind the net.
Good! Sit down!
Schroeder crashing by O'Keefe there. O'Keefe is heading in the box. Interesting to see what the ball is.
I don't know, it looked to me like it was on Hopkins, but no, on the Bulldogs here. Let's make sure we can, let's not give up any silly goals here. Let's keep it right where we are. And let's see what our power play kill has to offer.
O'Keefe in the box.
Looks like the call was holding on Ian O'Keefe. Holding.
They're down here. Frank Hopkins getting any momentum from the goal. That's a weak shot there and a beautiful clear by Max Holloway. Hopkins setting something up. They're going to beat Svankowski around the side there. Got to be Frederickson. Set up 80 and push it for another shot on goal. And that's playing a good game in the net there. Weiska now. Fisher is looking for who he can dish it out to. Find Ben Knight. And got up the Taylor Paul, who threw a shot on board for that. That went right in the Connor Messer's lap.
Yeah, great couple of saves there by Connor Messer. You know, he slipped a little bit, I saw there at the very start of the power play push by Hopkins, but nonetheless, kept his cool, stayed nice in his crease, and made a couple of big saves.
Right, and Messer doing very well in his season debut. Hopkins was in your rock on the board. Hagenmiller's racing after the puck. Hagenmiller's going to get control of it, but it's going to hope that he gets the boards. And Hagenmiller somehow going to walk away with it. He had 3 guys on top of him. Duisburg lets that one slide from center ice.
There's plays like that from Hagenmiller that really help the power play kill there, where we're keeping it in their zone, keeping it out of our zone as much as we can, not let them get anything set up.
And the Blue Hawks are back to full strength on the hard times staying on his feet. Holy Cam throws his hip into Owen Mark. Two's with it now. Two's lets that one go. It's flying left of the net. Frederickson is going to push it up for Cam. Good toss. I don't know he's going to be on. I think there's a penalty called on Two's. I could not see Two's from here.
Yeah, not often you see a penalty when you're in your own zone, but nonetheless, power play for Hopkins again. Let's make sure Markel can do well.
And the Bulldogs got a good penalty to fill those yards. Now getting the best along the boards. Hopkins. Looks like a guy that set Fisher up for a nice shot on his goal. Fisher will also use his stick. Right into the hands of Blanco. Blanco fires it. That went through the wood on the ceiling. I couldn't even see the puck.
Yeah, I'm kind of impressed it didn't hit anything on the way through.
Holland is going to take the face off for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs going to win. Duisburg brings it out. Hopkins is starting to keep control of puck bank. The real Udelstadt is having a hard time with it. Moreau is getting a hard time. Down line in it. Messer. Walker. Beautiful clear from the road. Blue line entrance for the Bulldogs. Ben Knight's having a problem with it, and it's taken by Hollick. Ben Knight had some issues with the puck there, and Max Hollick just took it right away from him. And Hoyska. Obvious offsides. Hopkins they look lost out there. Even on this power play, they are just struggling.
Yeah, you like to see a team try and clean it up when they got an extra man, but no, not the case.
Hopkins is the face line now. That one goes out. Bassman's going to give it to Larkin. There's some release for them now. And Bulldogs back to full speed. Instead of icing. Well, 7 minutes remaining in the second period of hockey. Bulldogs 4. Hopkins Royals 1. Shots on goal. 24-9 in favor of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Hopkins only with 2 shots on goal this period, despite 2 power plays for them. Not what you like to see out of them. Meanwhile, the Bulldogs, 10 more shots on goal. Really nice period for the Bulldogs.
Starkowski now had it, but we got to get right in between Hopkins is going to gain control. Carter Hunt is going to try and take it away. We're just looking at Carter Hunt is 7th by Unseth. Unseth did it again. He's going to try and pass it back out. Smikowski will lose his stick. Now is Noah Carr. Watch out for that! Trying to get that one back. With an hour's caught. Almost intercepted by a punch. Racing up the ice. Armstead. Allen's taking the right by twos. I don't know. Cam racing up the ice now. Hopkins is going to get it back. Frederickson with it now along the boards. Goes to Riley Cam. Riley Cam lets that one go. Saved by Lindstrom.
Like I was saying earlier, really nice period for the Bulldogs here. Hopefully they can get out of this one, without any more silly penalties, any more power plays for Hopkins. They put another shot, they put another goal on the board for us, and hopefully come out strong in the third period.
Well, on the boards, Hopkins has trouble. They're trying to get it out of the zone. Big hit there by Riley Cam.
Another penalty. Wise Guys podcast.
Cam to the box.
Yeah, kind of the opposite of what I was just talking about. You do not need another power play there, but nonetheless,
and Hopkins is going to have another power play opportunity to score. They have not been able to convert on a power play yet. Or was that first one?
I believe it was off a power play.
Nonetheless, they have had many opportunities on power plays.
Hey, is this one guy?
Failed to execute on a lot of them. Smikowski now. That's saved by Messer.
How many subscribers do you guys have?
80. Waller is going to take the face off now. Hopkins is going to win. That one's broken up by Holler. Smikowski has it. Smikowski's going to try and drop an defender. Poked away by Holler, though. Holler's going to race after it. Hopkins is going to keep control of puck, though. Number 5, Kirill Rudolstad, racing up now. Looking for somebody to dish it out to. That was right off the shoulder of Messer. Shot for Adrian Fisher.
Looks like it's going to be a penalty on Hopkins. Maybe not. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Never really seen this, but the puck is going to be moved into the Bulldogs, or into the Hopkins zone now. A good chance that the Bulldogs get a puck on net. Maybe get a puck to fall through the net.
It looks like Hopkins did win that face-off. Well, 55 seconds remaining on this power play. Rudolstad is going to push it up now. Stop now. It's going to take right to Hagenville. Hagenville's going to clear it. Lindstrom's going to come out of his own net and hand back off to Ben Knight.
Just about 30 seconds left on that Hopkins power play.
Knight takes it himself all the way around behind the net. Taylor Paul with him now. That's the one right behind the net. Glenn Knight's looking. So put it back out. Boyska back to Riddlestad. Riddlestad looking now. Riddlestad's having a hard time with it. Lindstrom comes out of his own net again. 5 seconds remaining. This pop over from the run. Bulldogs back to full strength. Walker real clear and a road on the side.
Looks like Walker thought maybe he had a couple more seconds on that power play. Tried to clear it out again, but nonetheless, face off in our zone. Let's get it out of here again. Let's go try and score another goal.
Moreau comes out with it. Moreau's going to try and get it along to Wackel. Wackel cannot get to the puck.
Bulldogs coaches
There's a
calling
hit
for a
from
penalty.
Wackel. Wackel flicked it up. Yep, Wackel almost got to that point. Look like he had Wackel just riding him all the way. Lewisburg is going to get that puck taken away from him. Opportunity for the Royals. Saved by Messer. Very weak shot from Dylan Aspers. Right in the gut of Messer. Lewisburg and Aspers are going to have a few words. New line for both the Bulldogs and the Royals.
6-7.
Smikalski will take the face off here for the Bulldogs. For the Bulldogs.
Hey, I'm watching right now.
Well, it looks like Noah Carr has it. And it's intercepted by Walker. Walker will get it up to Miller. Miller looking, he'll throw it along. Back into the hands of the Hopkins Royals. Walker onside the net. Shooter. Shooter and Miller are going to get a tag team hit on number 29. Jasper Hansa. Shooter along the boards. Off the skate of Ben Miller on a shot from Otto Reinhardt, saved by Connor Messer. About a minute and a half remains here in this second period of hockey. It's 4-1 Bulldogs. And Riley Cam is going to take the face off. It's 1-1 Bulldogs. Hopkins can take it. Behind the net, Cruz has it. Cruz. Hagendorf is going to try and push it up. Behind the net, Fredrickson is under the hit. Riley Cam comes out with the puck. Racing down the ice now. It's a 3-on-2 over to Hagendorf. Hagendorf tried to get it back to Cam. Was not to be. Now, Cruz has to race back. Right to the middle. Cruz is going to swing it up. And icing is the call. 44 seconds remaining.
That's a good play by Twos, getting back on defense, helping out Connor there. And then it looks like number 5 shot just goes wide of the net.
Hagenmiller is going to take it with the Bulldogs. And Hopkins is going to face off. That shot goes over the head of Messer. At Hugisberg, bounce it back out. Big hit for Hugisberg. And that is a penalty called against Corbin Hugisberg.
going to be a hit from behind there, which he kind of got caught. Forward turned his back towards him when he was already going to hit him, and that's a tough one.
Got to avoid mistakes like that, especially when you're up 4-1. You really want to protect this lead. Waller out for hold on. Having a hard time. Brutal stop with that. Brutal stop with shot off of Nathan Dude escape. Waller racing after it. Boy Scout. He's going to bounce it back across. That's Ben Knight with it. Brutal stop. Big hit from Smikowski. And that'll end the period. Bulldogs 4, Royals 1.
We'll be back to you after the second intermission. All right, this is testing a new microphone setup. If you're still listening, sorry for that. But Grady and I are just gonna talk.
Yeah, we're just trying some new settings, trying to figure out all the new things on these microphones and all the.
See if we can make it any better for you guys, for sure.
We're just gonna try out some new things, so we're just testing them right now. Another test on my mic.
Yeah, me too. Just seeing if we can make it any louder for you guys. Maybe farther away, closer, farther. I'm not sure.
Just trying out some new things. Welcome back to the third period of hockey. Bulldogs are up 4-1. They will start the period with a power play. But for the first 2 minutes of this period, I'll be joined by Wilson and all the game to start the period here.
So 18, don't fall over.
Hey, settle down, ladies. Men.
We're losing viewers. Our one viewer just left.
They have some speed coming into the zone here.
Really bad at
They can choose, grab some pucks,
Mic
brings
stop
it up
working?
over to Mike also. Hopkins has the pucks, passes it over. From on the station. Hopkins bringing it. They enter the zone and looks like they lose some control there. The Bulldogs gain some control and it's a little battle with it and Hopkins comes out. Oh, and I just once again. And that would be a penalty. They're calling a penalty? What? I am honest. This is just getting out. So yeah, they're gonna go.
We were just going like this.
And he's only like 6'7" tall.
Take them back. Take them back. They're done.
And we're gonna have a chat with the ref here. I see that, yeah. So Max Alex did that penalty. No, but Max went over it. We have 2 in the box. Not sure why.
5-on-3. Look at him back. Crucial moment like this. 5-on-3. What are you doing? Corbin and Rudolph. Yeah, move on.
Max to get it over there.
We have 3 in the box.
We have 3 people in the box.
How is this even possible?
Oh, they have some speed coming in, and there's a good stick there by Tyson. Oh, what are they?
What have we done?
And there's more
What did we do?
communication here. I think they just want us to hold on
Went
to
out
the
like a second early.
Oh, now they're putting him back. Oh my God. What is going
I
on?
think the refs are a little confused here like they have been all game.
They're gonna get us canceled. Oh my God. $20,000. MSHSL referee fine. We're gonna have in our mailbox. Oh my God.
So while we wait, we want to give a shout out to
CJ Bryant. No.
and honestly, I can see Colgan and Hatcher here. I feel it. It's been a little bit since there's been a goal, but I do feel it. And that's a win. Which makes no sense. I say we have pretty good pressure here. They're not getting too many shots. It loses control a bit. Deuce takes it and sends it down. Lily shovels it up and brings it out to the Hopkins middle. Oh, we got puck again and we send it down. That was Lily handles it again and sends it out. They're the They take a shot. Little too low for a shot. I'll try it. I say this is going pretty good. They have like 3 shots on this 5-on-1 here. So here's Stark right here, honestly, and he's going to be taking the back row.
Hopkins just went in the box. What the heck is going on?
Is it too many men in the ice?
I think they hit the goal. Number 5 is
And that will be a 4-on-4 game. Spikowski taking the draw here. And that's
It just takes so much time. I get lost.
Oh, and
Nobody
that's
really
a pass
cares.
over and stop. I don't think that, yeah, I've never got stopped on that. So he's here on 4. That's
Thank you, girls. You did a great job. Oh my.
While we've been away, there's been 2 goals. We are now in a 4-3 hockey game here in the 3rd period. Hopkins has made a miraculous comeback here in the 3rd. There's still plenty of hockey left, and it is all of a sudden a great game.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there while we were away. There's a couple of weird penalties again, which we really got to stay away from that. The only thing that's going to keep us out of this game right now, we just got to play smart.
It's going to be weird.
As the Bulldogs now are on the power play here after a weird series of events between Hopkins and the Bulldogs. The power plays. Let's see to get a little push here, get some shots on goal.
And Riley Cam with it now. He's having trouble. He's losing his cool out there. He is flying around and he's got to stay in composure and try and push his that is poked away. Bulldogs have all of a sudden just lost all their momentum they've had all game. Icing is the call. Melvin, what's going on?
It looks like it's getting away here a little bit from us. We really need to calm down here. Remember that we were up 4-1 for a reason in this game. I was trying to get back to that spot here.
Absolutely. These Bulldogs, second line on this game. These Bulldogs played a great game, and all of a sudden, Hopkins sends 2 quick goals, and we have a game on our hands, folks. And he'll stop a race up the ice now. He's looking, he lets that one go! Hopkins has tied the game at 4 with 153 remaining. Oh, man! Folks, the impossible is in Hopkins' hands. He had the opportunity to this period down 4-1, and with 11:53 remaining, we're tied at 4. Come on, Jack! Wow, he has just hold on.
Yeah, 3 goals in about 2 minutes there. Not good stuff for the Bulldogs. Defense really needs to rein in here. Connor Messer, leading his goal in the goal crease. And just remember that you were playing well all night. Let's go back and find that mojo.
Bench face off here. Bench by Kelsey will take it. And I think 24 out of there. West Scott will take it. And it'll be won by the Bulldogs. Nathan Twos will pick it up. Racing up now is a little stop. Fredrickson's on him. Fredrickson's going to get a stick in there. Poke it away. And Nathan Twos is going to come by, knock that puck out of there. And then Nathan Twos is going to push the little stop onto his back. Now the Royals.
Yeah, and another thing I've been noticing here is the Bulldogs kind of stalled out on offense as well. All those power plays kind of killed our momentum, made us sit in our zone for way too long, and now the Royals are catching up with us on those shots on goals.
Miller with it, playing some good defense. He's moving it up the ice. Looking. He's going to take it himself. What a save! Jack Miller, nice work moving it up the ice and gets a solid shot on goal.
Yeah, that's a good shot on goal. You know, get a little, not momentum, but just a little hope for the Bulldogs here that we can get some more like that coming.
Walker trying to let a shot go. He's taken away from him, and Walker is racing after the puck in the middle of the ice. And this goes to show you the penalty trouble, the small mistakes really adds up. Hopkins obviously 3 on the head serve now. This off is one more. Saved by Winston.
Yeah, it's a lot of what we were talking about at the very start of the game with Hopkins when they were getting in trouble. They had 3 power plays in a row, let us get up, then kind of flipped it here in this period where we were giving up penalties, and the same thing kind of happened to us in reverse.
Hopkins pushing up the ice now. Mosley has it. He'll get it taken away by Haller. Haller skating around, trying to get away from Mosley. Rocco is trying to get a stick up. Schluter racing after it. He's going to roll behind Messer. Schluter will drop it off. Rocco with it. Rocco up to Moreau. Moreau can't get a stick on it. Right back into the hands of Ben Knight. Right across the Noah Carr. Noah Carr is going to face up the ice.
Nice hit by Breck Rocco.
Hit on Noah Carr. Noah Carr is going to send it off to Ben Knight. That one's going to go out of play.
Looks like Regan Ream almost hit by a puck there. Good reflexes, Coach Ream.
.9:55 remains in this game. Riley Cam's going to take it into the Bulldogs in the face-off. Kind of trouble with it right away, though. If he's going to flick it up, trying to get it to Riley Cam. Riley Cam has it now. He is going to try to lose his defenders. Trying with it. He's the blitz it. Whoa! Well saved by Lundstrom. First line is in the game right now. Peterson's going to lose control of it, put it on the boards. Riley Cam with it now. Cam, Peterson. That's a good one. Oh! And that went off of William Hoyska. Hopkins with it now. Wheel stop. Lets that shot go. Oh, good. Riley Cam with it now. Racing up the ice. He's going to slip and fall. He decides he's going to take it right back for Hopkins. He's going to try to lose an offender. It's taken away by Fredrickson. And Ben Knight's going to get it back. He's going to let that one go right into the gut of Connor Messer.
Looks like Riley is having a little trouble on his skates right now. I'm not sure what's really going on. Really uncharacteristic for him. Normally he's one of the best skaters out there, but just losing the edge a little bit too much here. Hopefully we can get that figured out as the period progresses.
Riley Cam's going to take the face off the Bulldogs. Miller, nice knockdown there. Get it down! Get out! Let's swing it on to Mosley. Mosley and Caspers. Smikalski comes out with it. Smikalski with it. And Sacco flying away in the air. And making 2 minutes. Caspers going to get caught.
Like Benny's right after that hit. That's a nice, clean hit by Hopkins, but a big one at that. He'll be feeling that one tomorrow morning for sure.
Second line in the game for the Bulldogs. That's how you can take it. Hopkins is going to hit. Walker's going to get in there. Was having some trouble with the puck. And Hopkins gets it back. It's a great opportunity there. Bulldogs being good back on defense. Holler again. Schluter up against the boards. Hard will bounce it up to Walker. Walker racing up the ice now.
I think we're going to have a penalty on the Bulldogs. No, Hopkins now.
That one is against number 12, Pearson Reese, the sophomore forward.
The Bulldogs will be on the power play here. Hopefully we can capitalize on that and get up in this game. Oh, just missed off the crossbar.
Unbelievable how that puck doesn't find the back of the net.
Yeah, a lot like that shot you were describing by Lex Mikulski the other week. Just a little unfortunate there for Tuesday that one couldn't fall into the net.
Racing up the ice now is Riley Kim. Did not take the shot. Didn't feel it was right. He lets that one go though. Right into the glove. Oh, Dylan Lindstrom.
This right here is looking a little more characteristics for the Bulldogs this game. Max decides to pull it out there instead of taking a shot right away and tried to set up the power play, but nonetheless a good save by Hopkins goalie.
Cameron's a face off again. Holler has a Holler with the two. Two is looking at Holler. Holler lets that one go. Now the Hopkins players. Goal for Riley Graham. Second of the night, third of the year. Wow, Bulldogs back on top of this 5-4 hockey game. Hollering to the ground around here, waiting for Cam to get wide open. Let him have it. Cam and Wills in the back of the net. 6.5 minutes left, Bulldogs on top.
That looked like what Max was trying to do on that first series, and then we get it set up. And just like we like it, get a puck in the back and then on the power play.
And now the crucial part is wearing down. The Bulldogs have to play aggressive. Get her done, as an old comedian Larry the Cable Man will say. Udo Staffel racing up the ice. It's going to be poked away by Miller. Miller pokes it up. Racing after this poke. Around the back of the goal. Udo Staffel putting right back up there. Husky trying to control a puck. He'll swing around the boards. Walking in. He's going to get it through the Hopkins Royals. He's bigger than now. He'll dump it off to Walker. Walker having trouble with the puck. He's going to, I want to try him also. Holler it. Hopkins is going to end up with it. That's Baylor. Oh! Baylor call! Girls line. They're tied at 5.
Yeah, I don't think Connor Max ever saw that one. I think there was too many people in front of the goal there. A good goal by Hopkins.
Baylor call. Let that one rip, and it just flew right past the wrestling. Wow, man. If you would have told me at the start of this period, Hopkins was going to score about 4 goals, in order to be tied at 5 with 5 minutes to go, I would have told you were crazy.
Yeah, for sure. I've not seen a ton of Hopkins. Their offense has been dead silent all night until this period. Nonetheless, the Bulldogs are going to have to wake up here and go out and have the game.
With it now. Look at it in a row.
Oh, just wide!
That's another shot. Looks like Frederickson let that one go.
Yeah, it looked like I thought we were going to have another goal there for number 38 to get his hat trick for the night, but that is not the case.
Hopkins is going to take it here, racing up the ice and loose. Here Hagen Miller's legs. Mark is going to swing it along the boards. Reese is going to pick it up now. Bulldogs with control. Hagen Miller with it. Right behind the net. It's coming in. It's Bad night. Sure would have been a great opportunity for Yale Creek. That was going to roll on the boards. Right to Carter Hunt. Couldn't quite get control of that one coming off the bench. Yeah, 4 minutes of hockey left in regulation. Oh, big hit from Miller! And I believe icing will be the call.
Big hit by Miller there, right in front of the away crowd. I'm sorry, letting them know that he is right there all for the rest of this period.
Second line in the game for the Bulldogs right now. All of it is the same. Hopkins brings it. Cruz has it. That's going to be taken away by Fisher. What's he after this? Fredrickson trying to get that puck back. Fisher doing his best to lay on the ground and poke it back out. Wagner. Good defense played there by Brett Walker. That's a shot from Wilball. It's the fucking big away. That's all we know. Slow down maybe a little there. Ooh. See it in the road, really doing a whole lot of shoving, and then I saw a Royals player turn around and just lay a big push on. I don't know if he probably would have been a Rocco or not.
Yeah, coming right up for us. It looks like we're going to have 2 penalties. One on the Bulldogs again. I'm not sure how we're getting called for these. It looks like a lot of stuff from Hopkins. I'm not really seeing anything on our side. But nonetheless, it's the way the refs are calling it. Big hot hit from Brett Walker, though. Down behind the net of the Hopkins goalie.
And Riley Cameron really taking the inside. That's number 10, William Mosley.
Looks like we're going to be 5-on-5 still. Since they're trying to have it. Look it up. Nathan Two's racing down there, denying an opportunity. Cam racing down there. Icing is hard. Opportunities are left and right for the Bulldogs.
Let's go, boys!
Yeah, it looks like Ian O'Keefe got tripped up on a nice little shot attempt he had there. Looks like the refs didn't catch that one, but Ian.
Shots are 33-21 in favor of the Bulldogs. We are tied at 5, 2 minutes remaining. Hopkins moving that face off now. Hoisting up the ice. Bigsburg on defense. Passer. That's out with Hammond puts his glove down on top of the puck for a save.
And I really feel like Connor has done a good job regaining his cool after letting up a couple too many goals than he'd like, I'm sure. But, you know, he's made some really crucial saves here for the Bulldogs, keeping them in this game.
I think after this game, the big question will be who will be in front of the net for the next game for the Bulldogs. would be Messer or Liddell.
Looks like Gugasberg knocked that one out of the air before Connor could even touch it.
Hopkins really trying to make something happen here. Bounce out Taylor Paul. That's a shot. Scary there. If Hopkins would have gained control of the puck, they would have had a wide open shot. Down the ice. Hits from the line. First line to enter the game for the Bulldogs. Cole Hagen, Ian O'Keefe, and Riley Camp. Defense right now is Nathan Hughes, Tyson Fredericks. Riley Camp is in place. No one. O'Keefe out to Fredericks. That one goes. Fredrickson with it. Fredrickson lets it go. Just looking at words alongside the net there. 1 minute, 2 seconds remaining. Hold on. Something has to happen. We'll have overtime here. Look at that open. Let's go! Bulldogs on top. 55 seconds left to play.
What a clutch shot by Ian O'Keefe. That's a little comeback there for getting tripped up on the last one. Let's make sure our defense stays steady here. Let's take this win in tonight, boys.
Bear down further. That's all you're going to do. Hopkins will burn one here. 55 seconds remaining. Finds the back of the net.
Yeah, I'm expecting in this timeout here. Coach is saying the game's not over yet. Defense needs to play really lights out here. Connor Messer needs to be seeing the puck, making sure nothing's getting past him. Will not be shocked to watch Hopkins hold their goalie here if they get it into our zone.
And this student section exploded. Absolutely thrilling. Start this game at 4-1. 6-5 right now with 55 seconds remaining in the third.
And it seems like there's been a lot going on, but really it's come down to 5 or 6 shots on both sides to get us to where we are. And that's the game of hockey and really sports in general. It's going to be small moments that'll win or lose you a game. The timeout for Hopkins is coming to a close here.
These lines will remain on the ice for the Bulldogs. Put your best defense out there. It looks like they got Twos and Fredrickson. Riley Cam's going to take the face off. One by the Bulldogs. And Keith trying to get him out of there. Score again! Hopkins, they got 38 seconds, folks. Gotta make something happen if we want to. Hoyska has it. Hoyska moving around, trying to make something happen. And lose control of the puck though. It's going to go into their own zone. Hopkins is empty and tap with his icing. Here, so it'll be a 6-on-5 for the Royals.
Gotta hold on here, 20 seconds. And let's seal the deal. Let's seal the deal here. Let's get a puck into this empty net here. And a timeout by the Bulldogs.
second and the third period, you got to be a little upset as they're 6 goals in this period alone.
Yeah, and that's why they say, the game's never over. And sometimes you'll think, they're just saying that because they want you to try hard. But really, this game's a testament to that. The game is truly never over until that final buzzer.
The Bulldogs timeout will come to an end. It looks like they'll have their first line still on the ice. That's Hughes and Frederickson on defense. Taking the face off of Riley Cam against William Heistock. The Bulldogs are going to win it. Hopkins is going to be right back. Second down! Racing after a back down. 10 seconds for the Royals. Gets it back there. 5 seconds left. Heistock lets it go. Wide back. Bulldogs win it. Absolutely thrilling end to this hockey game. We're entering the third period. It was 4-1, and the final score was 6-5 Bulldogs.
Great game we had.
Bulldogs are 1-1 on the season. And the Hopkins Royals looking up down 1-1. Player of the game, I think we can either go with Cole Hagen or Riley Cam. I'll give it to Riley Cam just because he came through in a big moment for towards the end of the game.
Yeah, 2 goals from him, and maybe his last goal, the most important one for him. Really good goal for him to close the gap for the Bulldogs to come out with this one.
Absolutely. And one final message from our girls hockey player, Lieutenant Eason in the Wilson net.
Okay. We love you.
And that's how everybody's feeling right now, I think.
Yeah, for sure. That's the Bulldogs say tonight from the Research Community Center. I'm Jack Kelly signing off.
And I'm Brady Graham on behalf of Wise Guys Podcast.